new place. A classroom? Is this Cthulhu Studies? Eldritch Studies? Okay.
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Well, now we have a wax cylinder.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Because their language is entirely phonetic. A tooth? Broken tooth, light-colored enamel.
Tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Wait.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Okay, is there anything else before I go to the teacher's desk? Doesn't seem to be. Wait, wasn't there something at the teacher's desk? I swore there was. Nope. Guess not. Yep. I feel you. Wait, is that a person? No. Okay. So two people. That's a head. Nope. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a new sheet of paper. Oh no. Write down notes on. Notebook of Professor Gygax. The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10. That's not okay. And the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetic system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation result in a strengthening of their disobedience. Yeah, it's almost like if you treat them badly, they're not gonna listen to you. Negotiation only ignited anger. Even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems all that was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it that they are sent to the well. Okay. There's the phonogram. Handwritten letter. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. Is that low? And lo, the trance will begin, and we will inch closer to the universe beyond. Of course. We're trying to go beyond. Now I know what it means to go further beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of Khalid lenses. I think that's probably like a real word, and I try to pronounce it as an eldritch thing. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them, as you have done before. R. Oh, it's a key not. Yeah, there it goes. Nope, it's the map thing. What's a map? A telegram from New Orleans. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of chosen ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. A. A. So we have an R, and now we have an A.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape. A very professional brain dissection.
Okay, there's more upstairs, so before we move on.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Oh, I have to equip it, huh? Yeah, when I did that chanting, it started grabbing invisible noise again. Sherlock, you're just gonna leave it there? They keep leaving stuff where it obviously wasn't before, which is gonna get them caught.
Oh, the smell.
So this is the well?
Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment.
Because they wouldn't fit down the well otherwise. I got more bonus. I really need it. It's probably just like,
Dear God, is that body parts? Utterly inhuman.
I gazed into the abyss. Did it look back at me? Was there a head? I don't know if there was a head. There was one in here. It looks back. Ish. just see what's in here. Oh. Oh, so this is probably stuff that's going to my house. Because he collects things from the cases. And then these are just my outfits. Got it. Or at least he did in the first two games, which are later. Oh, that's a person. That's a person. That's a dude.
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers, devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled,
The great lord.
left your surrender your soul and become a servant of
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
John!
wretched mortal. Do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the
World behold! The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Well. Huh.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious.
But who summoned it? Is the question.
Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. And I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
So someone's killed her. Cunts.
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes. I swear it.
No, it's obvious based on the jacket on the floor. Oh!
Heidi, how did it end up here? The patients here wear the same robes. No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat. The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Okay. Where does the evidence lead next? New Orleans. New Orleans. Wait, so which other letter is it? Is it the handwritten letter? Or is it the letter to... or the notebook? No, it wasn't the notebook. one? No. The handwritten letter. It's New Orleans, USA. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
New Orleans.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Are you going to meet the other John while he's diving into the abyss? Chapter 4, The Outsiders. New Orleans, Nolans.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
Oh my
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
How though? How?